Yes.
Yo, man, mad shout out to Janice Whitaker, winner of the Holt County Spelling Bee on February 9th. Oh, wait. Yes, man. Were you there at that spelling bee?
Yeah.
So, if I remember correctly, there was a bit of confusion during that spelling bee.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you were one of the judges, right?
Yeah.
Well, because I remember the word was grizzled, and somebody said, "Can you use it in a sentence?" And then you, being the judge, you said,
Anyway. It was an antiquated version of the term, but it was in the AP style book. And if it's in the AP style book, then you have to write it the way that it's written, because otherwise you're going to get in trouble. There's a fucking book that the AP puts out. The Associated Press puts out a fucking book, and they tell you that's the way it goes. There's no playing fast and loose with the fucking rules, okay? There's a goddamn book. There's a fucking book that you ought to go by, and I don't know if anybody's got an AP style book, but they can go fucking check it right now and see whether or not it's quizzled with two C's or with an S. That's all I'm fucking saying. See you later.
I love the fact that your raw passion broke the vocoder, and then all of a sudden, like,
picked up on his other mic.
it bled into Justin Land. That was amazing.
I don't know how that even happened, because I definitely muted that channel.
Oh, it sounded like it clicked back in, so I wonder if...
Yeah, I did. No, it might have actually just been the connection here.
Oh, god, yeah, that was great.
Good show tonight, guys. Let's take a look at Showbot. Netattack.showbot.tv. If I can type in the right thing. Here we go, netattack.showbot.tv. With some of our titles, including I'll Be in the Lab, Bryce Gets Fired, Mitsula's Dick, Holt
Wait, when Bryce get fired?
why did I get fired? Was it maybe it was one of the many dick jokes. Holt County.
That was probably it was some, I forgot what you said, and I took it in the spirit that was intended, but also I paused. I was like, that was definitely a fuck your dick moment. like what's wrong with your shitty ass limpy old man dick?
No.
Like which I mean, I understand that was the game we were playing at that moment. But I think that was the moment.
No, I'm sorry. I did. The only reason because I at some point, I don't know. Yeah.
No, I was on board. My dick wasn't. It was insulted.
Busting ass and taking aim.
Busting ass.
Modern Hack 5, an unplanned pregnancy, 0.69. Ye old grizzled urinary tract.
I just laugh farted.
So that one, we have to click on that one.
Yeah, no, that's an auto click.
Kill the old ladies, give or take a dick. You've been subscribed to Holt County, Nebraska facts. Kingery, that just be butt to butt. I think we're talking about 96 on that one.
96, yeah.
Success spell was very good. Iron your dick. Ugh, that's weirdly smooth.
I love this negative campaign against normal dicks.
Hi, I'm
on the other side of fame. Care to join me, bro?
I know what you're going to say.
UV Doritos.
UV Doritos?
Yeah, pretty funny. That's short.
Penny is having a baby. Standard deviation. They do math rock.
Arcane math custom I like.
Arcane? Okay. The over-under fuck up. No one fucked up. We all did very good in that game.
I mean, Bonnie kept trying to go for the 69 joke, regardless of whether or not that was possible.
I was trying to raise all voices, Justin. Wizen Gandalf Dick fall down. Danger Tub. Bath mat.
By the way, the way to succeed and the way to suck eggs was a line stolen from a Ministry album in 1991, I think.
There we go. Do not sue us, Ministry. big smooth dick. I have a normal looking dick. The one
God
with
damn.
A lot of dick comments.
Craggly said panda dick.
that panda dick is very funny.
I don't know, sunlight. There's a lot of sunlight. PH dicks. I told you, black always wins. I love that idea that somebody takes an international grandmaster tournament.
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers Brushwood. Laughed your ass in it. Laughed my ass in it was one. All right, let's go back to the top and see some of the top ones. I'll be in the last.
Black always wins. I'll be in the lab is a fine sideways thing. It's not really about the main thing we did.
Yeah, I don't remember busting ass and taking names.
I don't remember that either. It's funny though. 0.69 is also funny.
Yeah,
I think 0.69 is the funniest.
Yeah,
Now-
I'm down with 0.69.
But I will say, it's just in defense of Wizened Grizzled Success Belt, we will never forget what this episode is if it's called this.
Wizard Grizzled.
Wait, all right,
Success Belt.
Bryce. I understand you really want to call the fucking episode Wizened Grizzled Success Belt, but there's 100% that I'll forget what this episode about. Like no matter what we call it. No way.
And it is, the other thing is, that is all still really set up in the pre-show. Yeah, we'll do I'll Be in the Lab. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Think,
0.69. 0.69.
ooh,
0.69. Yeah. No. I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that. 0.69 from DJ Taka.
I told you, black always wins.
Black always wins is a really funny idea.
Okay, I'm gonna write an email. If you guys can just be, can you just be funny?
Yeah, for once in your goddamn careers.
As if we weren't like already burning the candle at both ends.
Oh yeah. We're coming up on what, like 8 hours of
doing things.
yeah,
right?
talking and continuing to talk.
Well, at least we got that 24-hour period where we weren't just hanging out all day.
Wait, we didn't.
Well, I mean,
We saw each
yeah, I
other.
guess. Well, no, I didn't see you in the morning. You guys left.
Oh, yeah, but
When
my
we-
heart was with you.
Yeah, I mean, our hearts. Well, they beat
My
together.
wizened old Gandalf heart.
Oh. Fucking Kenny Rogers in the tub heart.
Oh,
Damn. Man, what is your favorite part of Vegas? What do you like about Vegas? What like if
I'll tell
what
you
is the
what.
one moment where you're like, shit, fuck it, awesome, dude, I'm in Vegas, I get to blank.
the part that you would expect that most people are supposed to like the most is the one that's least interesting to me. Like, you know, the Cosmopolitan, the Link, Aria, all the new shit. Outside of like, those are very high definition displays. Like, that joy is immediately offset by my annoyance at whoever the fuck is cutting together those videos and clearly just ripped them from a VHS cassette because they look like garbage. But weirdly, like, I kind of love the decaying parts. I love hanging out at the Orleans and their refusal to replace one goddamn light bulb in that place.
You know, we were talking about Max Temkin on the way back from dinner, and he was at Magic Live too, and he was talking about it on his podcast.
Yeah.
On Do by Friday, and he's like, "The Orleans is the shittiest hotel in the entire city."
I love it because it's so shitty.
I know there's something good about how dark and bad.
So
it
you're on
is.
the same page. I'm not alone in this, right?
I think it's fun. I
Yeah,
think it's fun.
yeah.
I mean, at this point, I've had so much fun there that it's hard to separate how much fun I've had at the Orleans with its physical structure, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've just had such a blast. And also the fact that it tickled me to no end that Mitsula was looking for you and literally just did not need to text you. Just knowing that whether or not you were going to be at the Orleans was determined by whether Brian was at the Center Bar, the TGI Fridays, or the Subway.
He
And if
did.
it's
He
not
checked
any of
all
those
three and then knew that Brian was not around. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I've never stayed in the Cosmo. I've heard it's actually like a really cool, like, because you know the story there is they were supposed to be condos.
Oh, yeah, that's right. During the boom.
Yeah, during the boom, and then everything fell out, and so now apparently it's like it is a really cool place to stay because you basically get a condo because everything in there is built for somebody to live, like on the strip, and now they're just hotel rooms. But I don't know. I mean, I guess really probably just the availability of all food and drink at all times. I think that might be my favorite part of Vegas.
You know what? I will second on that, where it's just like nobody's gonna remind you of what time it is ever, and
no one's gonna be
question,
like really upset about it.
right? Whether you're heading to work or out of work, whether it's it's like what is 5 a.m. Is that the beginning of the day or the end of the day? Either way, and it's like fucking as somebody who's toured around and has had to deal with all the fucking airports giving you side eyes because you're ordering a latte at the wrong time of day. Or Jameson. Fucking none of that in Vegas.
Airports, I kind of feel like are like you're more likely to get shit when you're out of the airport. When you're in the airport, it's always, as long as the bar's open, like no one's giving you shit for fucking ordering drinks at a bar at any early time.
I live in Austin, Texas, and I've had many a flight that launched that took off at 7:55. And apparently, sir, it's not even 8 yet.
Wait, hold on. Wait, when it was open?
Yeah, because they're saying, we're just serving. Yes, we're a bar. Yes, we're open. Yes, I might become president. Yeah, but we're only serving tacos right now. So if you could be a little less weird and a little less,
That's
ordering
disgusting.
Jamesons right now.
That's disgusting. You should sue. Like,
So, yeah, you're like, also when I'm president, you can't sue me.
no, you should. If somebody hits you with that, like, we're not serving liquor at this bar, you should say you've been served and just hand them whatever receipt is in your back pocket.
You know what? What a great way to, if somebody is ever not doing something you like, imagine you have just a bunch of fake, very believable jury summonses.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, well, I'm glad. Yeah, he's like, well, I'm sorry that this didn't go as well as I had hoped. You've been served. And then now they're going to have to invest a lot of time, effort, and energy to finding out that this is a novelty summons. Can we sell novelty jury summonses?
I mean, number one, you're the one with the fucking novelty store online. Like, this is like a Tyler Durden scenario. Like, are you asking yourself?
It turns out it's a summons for them to go listen to your podcast.
For me, yeah.
You've been summoned to listen to the hottest political discourse on the internet.
I've already tweeted out my real number and address. So
Oh.
if I just put it on your fake novelty thing. Is that illegal to misrepresent yourself as a lawyer?
I can't think of any reason that it would be.
Right?
Same
Yeah,
thing with
'cause
doctors, because anybody
people
can say they're a
people
doctor.
You can serve when they dance better than them. Like, so you're just saying it.
Otherwise, all those people would be in jail, right?
They'd all be in jail. That'd be an illegal movie. You've got served.
Well, and it's like, yeah. So, I mean, if it's, if anyone can say they're a lawyer and anyone can say they're a doctor and anyone could say they're a priest.
Well, no, because you're not saying you're a lawyer.
Right. No. But, well, I will. I do all the time. I say, I am definitely a lawyer. And then I say, and the following is binding legal advice.
Yeah.
As I am your legal counsel.
I actually do say that a lot. I oftentimes say,
Right.
like, as blank's lawyer, I would like to say.
And then I bill them an appropriately exorbitant fee. And then I
Yeah.
announce that I've also recently become the president.
Yes, these are all things that Brian Brushwood has done. Add it to the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah, there's nothing. Is there? All right, somebody look it up. Is it illegal to hand somebody a stack of papers, of worthless papers, and say, you've been served, and walk away?
You can issue fake summons, people say.
Alice Baker, an attorney from 1995 to at least 2018, says on Quora, in the U.S., you can legally call yourself a lawyer or legal advisor only if you actually are a lawyer. This must mean you must be an admitted member of a state bar in good standing.
Yeah, but anybody can say that they're a lawyer, so how do we trust this guy?
Well, no. Alice also says it is a crime. I mean, enough people on the internet say I am not a lawyer enough that
No. Okay, what they're saying...
Again, we are not saying we're lawyers.
they're saying they do it in the
I
back.
am saying that I am definitely a
Okay,
lawyer, and
Brian
everything
should
that is
say
happening is
he's a
legal
lawyer.
advice.
Aside from that, the point here is, can we hand somebody... So, again, Brian's exact scenario of he's going to the bar at the Austin International Airport. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. The bar is open, but they will not serve him a shot of whiskey. Can he then pull out of his pocket and just say coldly, "You've been served," and walk away? Is that legal?
Okay, now this is me backing away from the bit where I'm doing the riskiest thing on the planet. As I understand it, everything boils down to the reasonable person standard, and I am not a lawyer, but would
Wait,
a
no,
reasonable
now I'm confused.
person
Are you a lawyer?
proceed?
Yeah, wait a minute, because you said previously that you were a lawyer.
Okay, all right. Well, for the record, I am not a lawyer. It's something that lawyers have to say.
Okay, good.
So every time somebody says that, they're really a lawyer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Show me they're actually lawyers. Ding.
Wait, Mos Def is a lawyer? I don't even think he's named Mos Def anymore.
Yeah, I think that as long as whatever document you hand them makes it very, very clear in black and white that this is a novelty document and you are not required to go anywhere or do anything, then you could get away. I think you could get away with saying you've been served, as long as no reasonable person can read the document and perceive it as them as you impersonating a. Yeah, but even then they would be like, well, you were definitely impersonating somebody to get my goat. And
No,
then
but wait. So if you walked up and said your exact scenario in the Austin Bergstrom International Airport, that you just handed them a stack of papers and it was just vintage 1993 fax machine jokes. Like, there's no way to interpret vintage 1993 fax machine jokes as a binding legal document, let alone a summons into court.
Right.
So, like, you could just leave that and it would just be like a stinky fart that they have to deal with.
Yes. Then it would be up to a jury to decide if in that moment you saying the words "you've been served" and handing it over, your intent was to give them the false impression that you are a government official.
What if you then did the dance pose?
The Fortnite dance pose, yeah.
Yeah. So you've been served, and then you did that, and you're like, wait a minute, reasonably, Your Honor, how could it be expected that I had served them legal papers or I just outdanced them?
And then when the judge starts to explain, just say, there's only one way we're going to settle this. And then you challenge him to a dance-off right then and there.
But then
with
they
the judge.
re-challenge you to a legal contest.
And then, and weirdly, you make the defendant or the plaintiff the judge.
Yeah.
Between you
and
and
then
the
the
judge.
bailiff starts beatboxing.
Hi, it's me, the bailiff. Did you bring the speakers?
Wiki, wiki, wiki.
Oh my God. That's a funny story that I haven't told yet. So, Saturday night, Hack 5 has a tradition called Slushy Con. Everybody gets one of them gigantic novelty-ass slushies, right? And then they go marauding around to various different parties that are being thrown, because Saturday night, like with most cons, is the party night. So we go and we're screwing around, but one of them, and I will save the name of which party it was, had hired, as many do. Look, I'm going to let y'all know, Dual Core has played our South by shows for
4 years, 5 years?
a while now, right?
Wow, yeah.
He may or may not be at our show in a couple weeks, but he is a god at DEF CON. Like, imagine that like Hack All the Things that he does at our show, popular song, people really like it. It's fucking
It's an anthem everywhere throughout all of DEF CON.
it is the Beatles, right? He wrote all the Beatles songs, and all the Beatles songs combined at DEF CON is Hack All the Things. He's got the anthem. That's it, right? And so he'll go from party to party and perform little mini sets. And so he has like his entire night lined up of like doing 5 or 6 of these hotel room suite kind of parties. And he rocks it, leaves, moves on to the next one. So I'm sitting at this party because, by the way, we barge in. We're not invited. Like, we just all have these slushy things, and we're all just like, slushy con. And for whatever reason, people deal with us. So we're there, and I'm screwing around with David Rowan.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you got to clear off this area because we're going to set up the band.
Oh.
And so
nice.
we clear off, and turns out the band is Dual Core. Dual Core walks up, and I hear the hostess of the party ask Dual Core, where are your speakers?
Ooh.
Dual Core responds, there must have been a miscommunication because me, the act, doesn't bring the speakers. You, the venue, have the speakers
for me.
And so now they have to have this delicate negotiation of exactly what's going to happen, whether or not they can scrounge speakers. But again, Dual Core is not just there for that. Like, he's got another party after that, and another party after that, and another party after that. So he's like, I can't get off schedule for like all these other things that I'm going to do. Presumably people that have fucking speakers at their party.
Yeah.
So he makes the decision that he is just going to do Hack All the Things a cappella.
Whoa.
So he's like, everybody's going to quiet down. We're all going to be really quiet. And he's going to a cappella rap Hack All the Things. And wow. You want to know what? It was one of those magical showbiz moments where it's like he got to do one song and collect whatever his fee was going to be for that, or make good on whatever favors he had been given for doing that party. And everybody got a magical moment. Like everybody, because of these circumstances, won. Oh shit, you might actually be able to see me on this photo or on this video.
I think I'll need a planet-sized urn, because some men just want to watch the world burn. Your turn! Hack all the things! Drink all the booze! Hack all the things! Drink all the booze! Hack all the things! Spike in this red boy, still give me wings! So drink all the booze! Hack all the things! Drink all the booze! Hack all the things! Drink all the booze! Hack all the things! 0 through 3, we're running every single ring.
That's so great.
This is for my comrades.
So yeah, you couldn't see me. I was actually on that side, but you can see a very excited Darren Kitchen. And by the way, if you want to know exactly how big of a brand Hack 5 is at DEF CON, like, that got its own standing ovation. The Wi-Fi pineapple line in Hack All the Things got its own little like mini ovation in the crowd. Wow. It was awesome. It was awesome to see, because like I've known that, you know, theoretically, intellectually, that Dual Core and Darren are like big deals in that community, but I have not seen them. I've never seen Hugh Hefner at the Playboy Mansion in the way that I saw Hugh Hefner at the Playboy Mansion with both of them at DEF CON. It was rad to see.
Seriously, how about that passed out Brian Ibbett in the front row, man?
Oh shit!
Wearing the
right?
hat and everything.
I was there. I didn't notice him.
I think it was the last Dragon Con. We ended up going to one of the concerts or the music things that they do, and they're a duo of really nice ladies, and I don't remember their name.
Double Clicks.
The Double Clicks were performing, and there was like brownouts or something. There was some sort of power outage issue, and so we're in this banquet hall room space with the stage set up, and was it the Double Clicks that they ended up performing a cappella? Oh no, it was an actual a cappella band that was performing before the double clicks.
It was rockapella.
And
Well,
well,
they were trying to find international criminal, definite bad person, irredeemable,
Wow.
archetypal villain.
so
Exactly.
some people
That-
might say
Unlike that
different.
fucking apologist horseshit.
Somebody who would steal the Great Pyramids of Giza, for Christ's
Yeah.
sake.
Okay,
Like,
but what if supervillains were gonna steal the Great Pyramids of
Yes,
Giza for a worse reason?
what,
She's a vigilante.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I wonder what worse supervillain Mussolini was protecting Italy from.
Wow. Oh man. But so this a cappella group was there, and I mean they still have mics and stuff, but the power goes out, and so they had to ask everyone to be quiet. So they did a couple more songs.
I'm sorry, Bryce. Here, we will get right back to this story. I swear to God. But Aphex says that Fredo-looking motherfucker. That's our word. Just saying.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Only Italians can say.
sorry, this just in. Big news, Gumshoes. Turns out the international criminal has stolen the internet.
Oh,
Somebody's
no.
stolen the entire internet.
Oh, jeez.
Man,
real
and
piece
now
of
she's
work,
going
that
by
one.
the name China.
What's thought of the wrestler?
Apparently, I read a thing. Apparently, there's a new show called Autopsy that like goes through. It's like a celebrity autopsy interpreter or whatever, or analyst. And they just go through celebrity autopsies and then interview various people that were around them. And the mother of now dead overdosed wrestler China is like trying to keep their episode of that show from airing.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that seems like a thing a human being would do for her daughter.
Sure. Okay, so I further brought it away. Bryce, there's a band and there's a brownout.
Oh yeah, so the acapella group starts acapella, and then the double clicks came on and they started acapella too, and it was very nice. But it was in like this. It's cool. It's cool to see when bands can just do that to like save the day.
Yeah.
Basically.
Hey, we've been podcasting a lot today.
It's been a long one, folks.
Yeah.
So I think we might call it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I know it was a little shorter today. Getting some other stuff done.
I mean, actually, it was exactly the right length with the right number of crackles and wrinkles and gray hairs.
and comedians in cars getting coffee.
Marks.
And it was
Keep it going.
sorry, circumcised the right amount.
Sure,
Whatever,
of course.
whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
my brain wanted to say foreskinned, and I'm like, it's definitely not the word
No,
foreskin.
it's not foreskin.
and I'm thinking of like, yeah, no, but the foreskin itself, I'm like, shut up. It's not foreskinning is not a verb.
Not quite. You can be foreskin.
yeah. Hey, folks, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hey, let's sell out that goddamn Austin show. If you're anywhere near Texas, come on out on a Tuesday. I swear to God, it's going to be a good show. Oh, shit, we didn't mention Tom Merritt's coming.
But Tom Merritt, you and Tom Merritt have talked about it before. But yeah, Tom
Talked about it on DTNS, but we haven't talked about it here. But Tom's going to be there for the show. I don't think we're going to have time for a dual core performance, but if you want to meet dual core in the audience, he has been. He said he was very excited. He was so excited he put it on his calendar. So
Ooh.
I'm going to assume he'll be there.
fancy.
I mean, will he
Nice.
bring speakers though?
His thing is he may need to bring some speakers. So we'll hit him up.
Can we do that? He shows up.
We're
we're
just
like,
asking for. Hey,
bring speakers.
where are your
Now
speakers
that it's a bit. Now that it's a bit.
Yeah, my guess is it was not the most hilarious thing in the moment for him at that time.
No, he fucking he handled it like it was nothing. Like it was just like, I guess he's done enough hotel parties where the people running it are already drunk when he shows up that he's like, there is not a fucked up problem I have not seen.
Lon Make says he's 56 years old and has no idea what I've been going on about. You wouldn't, because my guess is you have possibly too smooth of a male member.
Gross. Oh, what a gross, smooth dick. Ugh.
No turbulence at all.
No turbulence?
Oh my God. Oh, I bet you your dick could go 120 miles an hour with the aerodynamic nature. Ugh.
Now I'm just imagining someone crab sprinting across the Serengeti.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, SpaceX, put your Falcon 9 away.
All right.
Ugh.
We'll see you guys another time.
All right, bye.
Bye, all.
XOXOXOXOXO.